Southeast. Onye ọbụla na-ebe abụ nwa Chineke na-efoli ife na-emenụ kwesịrị ịma ebe mmiri si abalị obi ọgbakọ. Because ihe niile efuru ife abụ ọkwa the same thing, blackmailing. IPOB nwere ndị IPOB nọchiri ụzọ. O nwere ndị Nnamdi Kanu nọchiri ụzọ. Because of ụzọ ahụ o nọchiri fa agaghị abatanwu bịa yuzo IPOB eme ife a chọrọ ime. Because of that, they have to raise somebody from somewhere to blackmail the name of Nnamdi Kanu, to blackmail the name of IPOB and the ESL, so that everybody can grab Nnamdi Kanu la ichu basara Biafra ndị mana asị mba onye ala igbu ndị mmadụ. Ikwu ESL asị mba ọ bụrụ na etu ala ESL na-egbu ndị mmadụ, IPOB na-achọghị ya. Of which no maybe got so many places have committed this crime. If I na-ekwu na ebidogo mebe already. If batala ihe ala benna m, ka nwere ihe ala benna m example. O nwere ndị ga-abịa ikwutere ha okwu IPOB ha sị gị kọrọ gaba na Biafra abịabeghị abịa, IPOB na-egbu ndebe anyị. Biafra bịazie, that means ọnwụ ọzọ ya ga-afọ. Ile emekwana ka ha mata na ọ bụrụ IPOB na-eme this time. Ihe a bụ impersonators sponsored by the politicians. Before this thing ebido, a particular governor na Southeast made a statement that they will create another IPOB inside IPOB. So why can you people get surprised? Our people bụ ndị mụrụ ọgụgụ isi, ha kwesịrị ịmụ ife na-emenụ. The criminals na-eme ife a nwere their leader, because ha sịrị okwu obere ife a na-asụ anya dị ebi ebi. Ha nwere their leader, and everybody ma onye bụ their leader, the criminal in Finland. Onye ọbụla ma onye ọbụla ọbụla yi dey for mine. Everybody ma ndị responsible APC government responsible. Everybody knows. His colleagues are involved in some political parties in Nigeria here. I don't want to be calling names, but people knows where what is happening in our places coming from. They know very well. If you can be able to be keeping your records, anytime our leader with a case, that animal and must do one or two things to demoralize the mind of the judge and those that can plead in his favor for his release. And when they're committing these crimes, you see them using ESN as ID, using IPOB as ID, using Nnamdi Kanu as their leader, but they have their leader. One thing, about to go too much because only of might be a fellow minister in mind. But if they go or found one now go from beginning and go, Ali will get people handshake from A to Z. But if I have because the guy won't la free. The worst mistake you can make is to won't back here. Do you understand? Not in the name of Biafra, not in the name of any time. Don't kill an Igbo person. Okay. It's a sacrilege. Okay. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi, Jonathan Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 21st day of March 2024. Tata bo boche afo. Tata bo boche afo. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well wishers onto this hallowed platform. Even do not deny your enemies listening onto this hallowed platform. You can be hearing our voice on FM in parts of Biafra land on CHK 102.1 megahertz. CHK 102.1. Also, you have another option of listening to us via satellite. Do not forget that we are on satellite, on free-to-air satellite. We are there. You can be hearing our voice through satellite. Also, you can download IPOB Community Radio. It is a very low data consuming application in order to listen to the message of liberation. Or also you can download Simple Radio. Go to your Play Store and download Simple Radio. As you are downloading IPOB Community Radio, download also Simple Radio. Once it is done, you can search Radio Biafra London on it, and you'll be hearing our voice all the time. On social media platforms, there are multiple options. We have www.ipob.org. There also you can be hearing our voice. Also, we have our PayPal account there through which you can make your donations. Because what we are doing requires finance. Our ESN is not financed by any government. You know, the Nigerian government, through the governors of our region in the east, they have clamored to take charge of ESN, to be paying them handsomely. You know what it means. You know what it means. It's just just the same thing as handing over IPOB to the politicians. You understand what it means? Abatazieba na akozi hozingane akozi otu Nigeria geshi woro the best. That is what they want. But are we going to give it to them? The answer is no. Therefore, we need your support, either secretly or overtly, in order for us to achieve our goal. And our goal is Biafra. Therefore, these are the sacrifices we should make. No pain, no gain. If we said no, we cannot sacrifice, we cannot kill, let us continue living like animals. Okay, we continue. But there comes a time when enough should be enough. And the time is now. Because Nigeria is not for us. Nigeria is the graveyard of every Biafran. Whether you believe it or not, that is the truth. Nigeria is a great graveyard of every Biafran. Because they can never allow us to rise up in Nigeria. No. They can never allow us to portray excuse me, in order to portray, manifest or portray the natural talent we have. No. We are not good in anything in Nigeria. Biafrans are not considered to be good in anything. The only place you can see Biafrans are, they give them the chances when it comes to entertainment, entertaining other Nigerians. Do you see the, what do they call it, all African games that are going on, that is going on in Ghana? Do you see? Look at the athletes. Look at them. What you'll be hearing is Okoro, Chike, or other Biafrans, and also Yoruba, Ronke. These are the names you hear. You don't hear Fulani. They are there on top controlling. You entertain. When it comes to entertaining them, they push you to go. That is where you are good. That is where we are considered to be good. You understand? The same way in France, when it comes to sports. When it comes to sports, look at them. You see black people. You see black people and of Arabs. That is where they push you. Well, when it comes to governing, no, you are not. No, they are not good enough. Why should they be policymakers? That is exactly the same thing that is happening to us. And should we continue enduring this? The answer is no. As human beings, we are responding to the stimuli. That is the truth. Because what is happening to us, no other race can take it. No other race. where there is no meritocracy. Even if you are the best, when it comes to governance or anything strategic position in Nigeria, as a Biafran, you are not considered. They push you. They push you out. Look at in the military, the generals. Mostly their spokesperson is Igbo. Mostly. When it comes to police, Afonanya is, I think, Afonanya, what is the name? He's a spokesperson. DSS, the same thing. Igbo man. Military, the same thing. When they do, they don't even know where they are doing anything they are doing. Once they finish, they bring out the communique and tell the slave, oh yeah, come on as Igbo man. Okonkwo. Brigadier General Okonkwo, yeah, go and read it to the public. And that's it. He will go and start stuttering. Start talking what he don't even know because it's a command. That is the piteous situation we are in. And that is the reason why we need our separate country. So that we develop. So that we bring out our ingenuity. You understand? That is the only thing. Because we cannot continue being relegated to the background. Look at our land. Our land, there is no government infrastructure, no federal presence. Everything that is built there is built out of our sweat, our individual and sweat, individual sweats as a people. That is it. But go to the north. You can pass some places, only maybe 10 huts are there, and they mark it as a local government, a separate local government. Everything that is built, even water hole in their village, in that village, is sponsored by federal government. And you say we are in the same country. We continue dying. We don't know what is government. All the government assistance. Anytime they want to share money or they are giving anything, any social welfare to the population, it is only to the north. When you talk about our people, South, what are Biafra? They say, these are people. Oh, are you talking about them? They know how to make money. They cover it with mischief. And you become happy. Now, but now I will hear you as Sonia Netuike. And then, Abanshare. Mba. It is high time we open our eyes, please. Today, I'm not going to talk much. I will open the line so that Biafrans will talk. We know sometimes we like to listen. As we are talking, as you are talking, this is a kind of, it's an interactive session today. I want to make it like that. So that Biafrans will speak on what they thought, your observation, your thoughts about what happened day before yesterday. What they call court. And for your information, IPOB, we are still standing on the Appeal Court of Nigeria verdict. Discharged and acquitted. We are not interested in any other court shenanigan. For your information. On that verdict we stand. And we move on. Therefore, I want people, when the lines are open, which will happen in a jiffy, Biafrans we call. You call and give us your thoughts, your observation, or your suggestion in what happened. What is your observation? Candidly, we need to listen to people. And as you're talking, make sure that you are not talking out of emotion only. No, talk with your brain intact, because the leadership of this struggle, they are listening. For your information, they are listening. Therefore, we must continue. We must continue doing what we are doing. There is no looking back. Please, I want people to understand this. We are fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Are you hearing me? That is why I used to blaster those that think that, oh, they wait. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is inside. So they wait, they are confused. No, you are not confused, you are mischievous. What we are heading, do you know what a nation is? It doesn't matter what happens. We must continue. We move on. That is the reality. We move on. You understand me? Because for you to think that we are going to wait, oh, let us wait for Chinedu to come out. Now Chinedu will come out and see nothing. No more IPOB. Don't you know that? It makes us to be babies. To think that we are going to wait. Oh, we wait for that day. Oh, everything that day. No. We must move on. That is it. Chinedu opened our eyes and make the clarion call, and we came out. Now, if there is any marching, we continue marching in order to restore Biafra. It is our focus, our goal, and nothing more. Are you hearing me? That is how it should be. Therefore, as I said, when the lines, I will open the lines in a few minutes, and when the lines are open, please, I want people to call to talk about the so-called, the shenanigan they called cut out thing on day before yesterday. What is your take? Do you have any observation? Even the pronouncements that is being made by our leader in the court, why he was given the opportunity. Do you have any observation? Do you have any suggestion, any thought, anything? That is what I want people to talk about, please, because sometimes we allow people to speak so that everybody will listen, because we bow down to superior argument, superior suggestion. That is who we are. We also listen because we are Republicans in nature. That is our DNA, republicanism. Are you hearing it? So that is it. But before I open the lines, let me just read just few news headlines. And one of them is the same man, the terrorist leader, Fulani terrorist leader, Sheikh Gumi, is today's news, March 21. Nigeria government should treat bandits like Niger Delta militants. He is an agitator for terrorists. Like Niger Delta militants, grant them amnesty. Now you ask this man, why don't people have the courage? And he is moving around being celebrated. He is advocating for terrorists that are killing people, massacring villagers. You ask them, what are they fighting for? Can you do Nigerians have the courage to ask this question? What are these? When you talk about Niger Delta in their militancy, at least they are fighting for resource control, because resources that came from our land. Remember, when you talk about Niger Delta, you have different states of Southeast there. Do you know that? So-called Southeast. Imo is there. Abia is there as a Niger Delta. Do you know that? And for your information, during that time of Avengers or Niger Delta militancy, most of the fighters there are even Igbos. I know personally people that came, that are there, that we are fighting that time, but those boys, but they are from my village. Whenever they reach Iguacha or Ejo, but they change the name and start answering any Ejo name. I know them. When they come back, we know. Are you hearing me? But when they finish, now for any advantage, now they start discriminating. Do you see how Hana Pandi Ndi Bundi by na football, Hana Pai dribble everywhere? I knew Isuzu. That's why, for your information, no person, no Biafran should join in any protest against this current government. Because we should not continue being zombies all the time. People that are manipulable, people that could be used in order to achieve something for others. I said, during the Niger Delta, so-called Niger Delta militancy, many people from different Igbo hinterland, they are the majority even. But once they are giving amnesty, now when you come, they tell you, oh, you are from Imo. No. They now start, discriminating. Are you seeing? Why? When should we have bread, please? When it comes to fighting, they are calling Igbo. Oh, why are Southeast not joining? Why are Igbos not joining in this protest against Tinubu? Any person that says that to you, use F word on him or her. You use the F word on him or her, because they thought that they continue eating us as mugu. We are wise now. When it comes to walking, they push us. For them, we are marionettes. When they turn an ordinary an Igbo person, hey, we act like Ojishi Agombo for others. But when the benefit come, they will sideline him and now remind him that you are Igbo man, I beg, go. This should not happen again. And the starting point is, and they know that anything Igbo man not put hand in order to for that night, he cannot get any head. He not go get the head at all. They know that. They know that. It's not by boasting, but it's reality. If it is me, listen. You see all these sports, like this all African game that is going on in Ghana, football. Every Biafran will withdraw. If they call you, say no, sorry, I have injury. You fake anything, your club will even be nice. Do you know that all these things are sacrifices for our collective interest? But when you tell people, here natural we tell you, I beg, you want to sign a bigger contract to live big and his family. The other one will tell you another thing for their private interest. If everybody or majority will say no, I know they play for zoo. I know they run for zoo, I beg. Instead, let me suffer. It's part of the sacrifice. Do you see that? And you see that sports in Nigeria will completely flop. Completely. Then we forget Nigeria on anything about sports, football or athleticism or any other thing. But when you tell, the problem is our lack of sacrifice for our collective interests. That is it. Remember, during the clamor agitation for Indian independence from Britain, there is something Mahatma Gandhi did. He appealed to the conscience of Indians. He told them this. He said, look, they try different ways, and lastly he told India, he said, look, how can you say you want independence and you are still working? You are still working in their offices. You are still working, in British, in British India as civil servants. Does it make sense at all? You need to sacrifice. If you say you want independence, each and every one of you will resign. Yes, you suffer, but that is a sacrifice. And you know what? They hit to his call. Indians resigned. No more ministry. If you go to Indian different ministries, you see only maybe because in a ministry of a ministry building that has maybe 2,000 workers or 5,000 workers, you see only three British. Others are Indians. After the following day, no person came to work. All they are here, they are getting resignation letters from Indians. They say, what? The British colonial agents in India, they have to telegraph the queen and say, oh boy, madam, ma, oh, these people mean business, so no, nothing they move here again. No worker, no driver, no secretary, nothing. Only us, they here did nothing. They said they know they work again. No pay them, no problem. So everything is a standstill. It was the bone, the hammer that broke the camel's bone. How can you cannot, no what? Mahatma Gandhi and say, okay, let us negotiate for your independence. And that is it. That's it. So, what we are doing, we are not doing this that it is our private property. Biafra is our private property. No. We are fighting for our collective interest. Everybody. Because if Biafra comes, it's Biafran, it's for Biafrans. It's for everybody. Now, that little sacrifice, can you sacrifice your, anything? That your little joy, can you sacrifice it? It's a big question. You that plays football for Nigeria, as a Biafran, as an Igbo man, as a job person, can you sacrifice and say, no, I'm no longer interested in Nigeria football, in playing for Nigeria as a country? Can you do that? No, if we are saying, as I'm talking it, many people will be seeing it as, whether it's nonsense I'm talking. But that is it. If athletes that are representing Nigeria, they resign, say, oh boy, me, I know, therefore, I am no more interested in representing Nigeria. Let me carry on with my life anywhere, any club I am. No matter how little, no problem. It's part of the sacrifice. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? When you do it, we flop the Nigerian sports. That complete. It will fall down. Complete. And they will know that, look, this thing don't come up for play. I beg. Can we do something? This is part of the struggle. This part, but when line are open now, you see people that, okay, let us do this, let us do, but the simple ones that you can do, are you doing it? That's a big question. Are you doing it? Sheikh Gumi is clamoring, agitating for Fulani terrorists that are taking land grabbers, killing people, sacking villages and communities, destroying lives and properties in order to grab their land. He is agitating for them. Only in Nigeria that this kind of thing can happen. Even in any other Sahelian country, it can never happen. I used to tell you that they take Nigeria as the most stupid, Nigerian indigenous people as the most stupid set of people on earth. They can shit on anybody's face. And nothing will happen. Yes, they corner some people in your hometown and give them money. And that is what the Fulani are. They know that. Things you cannot even do in other Sahelian African countries by the Fulani. They cannot try it. They cannot, because those people, they are wise like them. They cannot try it. That's why they see Nigeria as a land Allah has given to them. Do you see how you praise Israel for grabbing Canaanite land? You shout hallelujah for that. They kill their children, kill everybody, and grab their land. And it's the power of God. That is exactly the same way the Fulani are doing. Their God, their Allah tell them to grab your land, and that is what they are doing. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that they are bringing fighters in our land? Foreign fighters. Do you know that? Do you know that? You are there thinking that everything is okay. When you go market, you sell, you have benefit, you make profit and come back and you drink beer and eat ngwongwo. you think that the world is finished. Everything is okay. No. If not for ESN, you know, if not for ESN, it will be another story. That is why you need to support them. This man is openly encouraging, clamoring, agitating for terrorists. Islamic cleric, let me read. Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has said that the Niger Delta region is relatively peaceful after the Nigerian government granted amnesty to militants and appointed their leaders, adding that the same method must be upheld to bandits currently ravaging the country. Do you see that? They will cause a problem, and now they will try to suggest you the solution. In India, you have to bring peace in their own terms. Do you see that? Why I always say that if you are weak, you will become a sacrifice for peace. Are you hearing me? If you are weak, you will become a sacrifice for peace. Now these people, they are on the rampage, the Fulani terrorists everywhere. Now they say, how are we going to do? What is the solution? Now they come and suggest to use the solution. Give them land. And the president, Chinedu, came out and said, oh yeah, I order the governors, please give these people land for peace to reign. When you give them land, now you have started another war. Unending war, a launching pad. From there, they will dethrone you and put their emir. When they start that a problem to you, they will tell you, no, is it not to be emir in your state? Just to be, just give them emir and leave for peace to reign. Everything will be to their advantage for peace to reign. All you do is nothing more. Nothing more. That is the most stupid set of people on earth. The Nigerian indigenous population, from north to south. They cannot gather together and deal with these people decisively. Instead, this one will come, they will use Yoruba against Igbo. Say, this Igbo. The hatred of the Igbos in Nigeria is the basic cause that is following Nigeria. I am telling you. Have you asked yourself, why is it that the Fulani that is less than 2% of Nigeria population? Why is it that they are in control? Because they use others in order to do what? To get what they want. They will gather you, say, no, this is our Nigeria, come, Igbos are the problem. Now they gather you. Ask Gawan now. Ask Gawan. Is it not his, can he go to his villagers? Is it not where his villagers, his community people, his tribe, they are slaughtering daily? But every time he come and talk tough against Igbo, I slaughter the Biafrans. I massacre them. But they are massacring you now. Now when they use you, they dump you, they start slaughtering you. That's why this man, Sheikh Gumi, have the audacity, because you know that Nigerians are dead bodies to pay the zombies. Imagine that he's an Igbo man. Hey, look at Mazi Namdekan. Every kind of charges. But look at this one, a bandit, a terrorist leader. Moving they are calling him Islamic cleric. Islamic cleric. Do you see how the world is? Let me tell you, there is no pity in this world. For your information, the only thing we know, we Biafrans, mostly, especially Igbo Biafrans, we know that without pity we look for money. But I'm telling you, if we gather together and behave the same way we do business in order to make money, if we gather together and behave the same way in order to get our freedom, we will get it even yesterday. This world, there is no pity. Are you hearing me? There is no what? No pity. What matters is our collective interest. That is what matters. Any way you can blunder your way or blast your way through, as a people or not as an individual, is allowed. It's not even seen. Are you hearing me? It's not seen. And that's why America can destroy. America destroyed Iraq completely, and millions of people died. Do you know that people are rendered orphans in different countries by America, but they are powerful and they are progressing? So this thing God will judge, forget about. That is the cry of the weak. Well, you bring God, forget it. It's the cry of the weak. That is the reality. We should know how this world works. We defend our collective interests, and that is it. America and Europe, they destroyed Libya that is living more better than many European countries, Western European countries. I'm telling you, during the time of Gaddafi, they destroyed direct. Today, what is happening? Even Libyan passport now, I think, is one of the worst passports. The worst. Before, Libyan passports are visa free to different countries. Do they travel to hustle? No. Libyans, during the time of Gaddafi, who are you? They come as tourists. People, countries welcome them because they come with money. Are you hearing me? Countries want them. We need the Libyans to come now. They come, they stay a little period of time. They want them to extend their stay because they have money. But today, what is happening? America, they have given them American democracy. They are fighting with American democracy now, isn't it? Things that have not happened in Libya is happening. You see this inundation because Gaddafi built one of the wonders of the world, underground rivers. The people don't know that. In the desert, flourishing. Underground, he channeled rivers, river, underground. He turned underground into rivers for irrigation everywhere in the desert. Today, all those things are no more maintained, and that's why sometimes they burst. They burst up and inundating everywhere. Do you think that they want your progress? Other people want it. As long as you can unify yourself now, fight for your collective interest, it is allowed. Even if it means it's allowed in this world, for goodness sake. Let us understand how this world works. It's not a sin. It's not a crime. As long as you are doing it for your collective interest, because it is self-preservation. Self-preservation. That is it. There is no pity about it. I saw in a video in a social media, one guy, he said he have married a German lady for 15 years under flyover in this cold. And the person video and he said, what happened? He said he's an Igbo man from Anambra. He's an Igbo man from Anambra. That his wife just chased him out, block all his money. He say, you are an African, I'm tired of living with you. I beg, go back to your country. You're a black person. And police come and carry him and dump him on the bridge. Say, if you want that. Do you think that they care whether he's alive or not? You know that if it's you, hey, no, don't do this. He said, who tell you that? The institution, it is the institution, the system. That is what they encourage. That is why I tell you that whatever they are doing is a lip service, no discrimination. They encourage heavy discrimination in their institutions, but they will not tell you. So it's allowed. If it's in our land, for example, onyoji chopo dia onyocha. for example, in our land. Even broke, the woman. Say, why do you see? You think that you are doing nice. It is institutional. That is it. That is how the world works. They get rid of you because they are fighting for self-preservation. They keep you where you're supposed to be. Are you hearing me? That is how the world works. We should understand the dynamics of this world. If we have this soft heart, accommodate it's what the mistake our ancestors did, and they accommodated the white people that came to give us another religion. Our people, we are laughing at them. Say, sit down, oh. But what are you saying? When you read things fall apart, he said that our people were laughing at the white man, said they are foolish. So who will listen to them? But allowing them to stay is the highest mistake. That's why it's the hostile, collective hostility, or institutional hostility to strangers is allowed in this world. Oh, diplomacy kejaga. Manaba ega honye by alibo. Yana even onye ọcha nwe ihe na log onye aha bịa instead join nwanne ya no matter what or join onye ọcha say na hapụ or side onye ọcha onye ala ọzọ, thinking that in a ihe you are committing atrocity against the land. For your information, other places Ghana Arab land onye Arab ya na onye ojii na alog onye Africa, his brother will come, he will not ask ma when it even other places it's like that. We are too good, and that's why we are in this mess as black people. I am telling you, as Africans. That is it. So let me continue reading, please. I say I will open the lines in a jiffy, in few minutes, please. Islamic cleric, that is the terrorist Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, has said that the Niger Delta region is relatively peaceful after the Nigerian government granted amnesty to militants and appointed their leaders, adding that the same method must be applied to bandits currently ravaging the country. Gumi noted that the Nigerian military has been hard on bandits with the approach it uses to win the war against banditry in the northern part of the country. That is nonsense. Nonsense. A terrorist talking. So, we must continue. I don't want to continue reading other news headlines. You see how the killing, Nigerian military can't prove Okoma killing objectively because of very important personnel involved, the SS. You see the slaughter, terrorists attack community in Zamfara state, kill 4 residents. This is a daily news. Slain army personnel. Delta Governor Obo Orovio Owori meets traditional rulers once again shielding killers. Killers of military. Those that they know what they are doing. How can you say that a military personnel, they came for peacekeeping in a community? What is the police doing? Peacekeeping, are they war? Are they fighting war? Nigeria is a farce, honestly speaking. And the people they kill, the innocent girls, men and women, babies, they slaughter. They don't talk about them. And you say that this is a country? You say that this is a country? We must continue what we are doing. Now, I will go into just few minutes break because I don't want to take long time to open the line. Today, I want to make it this thing, an interactive session whereby people will talk. I want people to talk about what happened day before yesterday in the court. What is your observation? What is your thought or your advice on what happened? That is what I want us to discuss. You understand me? Because we see, we saw how Ejimako is shielding for criminals not to be mentioned. In short, I'm telling you honestly, this struggle, let me tell you, we have to protect this struggle. We should protect this struggle. It doesn't matter what happens. This struggle is above one person. What the Kano siblings are doing is despicable. It's despicable. But I will not comment much. I want to hear from people, please. I want to hear from people. I want to hear from our people. Therefore, as I said, I will go into few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the line so that people will start calling. Please do not go away. I'll be right back.
I want you to address the situation of insecurity in the southeast, which is Biafra, and the activities of so-called autopilots and the above, Simon Epa.
Well, if I was insecurity in the southeast, only of the neighbor are watching it. Therefore, if I am because in here free fabo all the same thing, blackmailing. IPOB wouldn't the IPOB no chirosa. Wouldn't the Kano no chirosa. Because of who's I own the Chirivala Faga, but I will use IPOB me for actually. Because of that, they have to raise somebody from somewhere to blackmail the name of the Kano, to blackmail the name of IPOB and the ESL, so that everybody grab open and the Kano each of us Biafra and the man has a game bow on your leave in the man. If you put ESL as a game bow, or bullet to an ESL in the man, IPOB la chocolate, of which don't ever got so many places have committed this crime. If I nekuna a bit of already, if Patali Halabenam. I would have been a mess. Oh, when I got you put a hook IPOB, has a get crop. Get crocaba. La Biafra Begabia, IPOB live Bundaban. Biafra, that means almost a gafo. Ilamakaka Hamata over IPOB Lembe this time. They have impersonators sponsored by the politicians. Before this in a video, a particular governor of the Southeast made a statement that they will create another IPOB inside IPOB. So why can you people get surprised? People, our people wouldn't know Bugisi. How question we for them? The criminals let me find when they are leader. Because as we probably file our sign here, how would they are leader? And everybody know about their leader, the criminal in Finland. Oh, boy, you there for mine. Everybody is responsible APC government responsible. Everybody knows. His colleagues are involved in some political parties in Nigeria here. I don't want to be calling names. But people knows where what is happening in our places coming from. They know very well. If you can be able to be keeping your records, anytime our leader with a case, that animal and must do one or two things to demoralize the mind of the judge and those that can plead in his favor for his release. And when they're committing these crimes, you see them using ESN as ID, using IPOB as ID, using the Kano as their leader, but they have their leader. One thing, about you too much because one of them might be for a minister mind. But if they or found one now go from beginning can go. Ali Bogiri actually left from A to Z. But if I have metra, because the guy won't la free. The worst mistake you can make is to back here. Do you understand? Not in the name of Biafra, not in the name of anything. Don't kill an Igbo person. Okay. It's a sacrilege. Okay.
I want you to address this.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 21st day of March 2024. Therefore, as I said, our lines are now open. I want people to call, please, and give us their take, their observation, their suggestion, their thoughts about what happened on 26, please. Let us do this, because I want people to talk. We need to talk out. You understand me? We need to speak out. And I want people, each person to speak with maximum of 4 minutes, please. Maximum of 4 minutes. So that I can accommodate other callers, please. Are you hearing me? Now, our direct line, as usual, is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. That is our direct line. Our WhatsApp and Signal number is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Please, I want people to call and speak for a maximum of 4 minutes, please. Give us your view, what you think about what happened on the so-called court outing of our leader. I have a first caller that has been there already. The first caller, let me please, just 1 second. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Mazi Jonathan, where is me, sir?
There we
Yes, sir. Anyway, I went much. I got to for 4 minutes. So just a simple observation. So, you see now the court date has come and gone, and then at least all eyes was in that court on that day. You see, if I think remember for there's always a reason name. More he will name. You know, when that time comes, you cannot stop that thing from happening. Is all the drivers that have not when you go out, you can go on. But the plan will just the simple speech Mazi make yesterday. If you go on Twitter, that's X yesterday. Everybody, Pastor Mazi was on top. Just to tell you, they've been lying to him. Even when you look into the eyes of the judge, whereas IPOs, we all have name in the name of Biafra and this thing. But came on that when you were criminal, that should be treated as such. Now, all those times, the soldiers and the military have to have boats for this camp, have boats to go and have boats. Now, just that few minutes this Mazi has made, oh my God, don't go jail that IPOB and their friends are innocent. What did you get the mayor? And it was over there. When that interview was going on, somebody mentioned Ekperima. When he mentioned Ekperima, and then the other guy that called himself a lawyer, Okachamara, he said no. And again, there's also another observation. When you name if you watch closely, when the guy was saying, so you have a lawyer, a lawyer, don't say no more, don't say no more. And then somebody wanted to ask a question. Let me know that this guy, what's his name, the lawyer, so what they did was, they talked about Ekperima, he did it. Then after the court, he went here with a AIT. That same person And when a put what happened question again, about experiment. About experiment. Then when your job, you were short of words. You didn't want to talk about it. That is to tell you, no way you what kind of names, so, oh, what kind of names, so. Like let's say that I could see protect this I could see protect this Biafra jealously. This man is not supposed to be even not close to Mountain of God. I'm saying I have to say that. He's not supposed. Well, he jumps from Amamu to Tile. I still don't have Amamu to Tile. The real lawyers, Joppo and Ezekome. I wasn't going to say that was just lawyer with the whatever he calls himself. The legal counsel of Mazda Begano. How it happened, I cannot tell. This man is a very, very dangerous person. I have to tell the truth. He is only at the very weekend. Only it's a very wicked man. Every single only I needed when Biafra finally come. I can like what man can say earlier. Now I can make so many people I can make that DNA test because what to know what I'm or para. You know, here Biafra full evil man because the kind of attitude that make you from you name free for education now. You are bringing a man that has been discharged and acquitted. Get a bail on what condition? What is your plan? What is the plan of a Jimako defending experiment? There is something behind here. The DOS have to look into it. That man is a very dangerous person. He is very dangerous and delicate. There is something on which we do not know. But that thing he was dodging, like in a court. Now, this one, now they ask him, he was sort of what? Why is he not talking about the experiment? And now, now he wants you to take experiment. Only you don't know, only I will point, only I will snake. You don't know, Mazi, that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Mazi, before you go, I want to ask something. I want to get also maybe a reply from you. Like, for example, you know, we in Biafra land, our land is being marginalized. Nigerian government is destroying our land. No federal government, presence. If not only the military barracks everywhere. Now, if the Nigerian government is organizing all these criminalities, that one is for sure. If as a government that wants us to run away from our land, that our land will be a desolate place. If they know that the solution to restoring all these things, goodies, is the release of Mazi Nnamdi, do you think that they can do it? I want you to just answer, the way you think. Do you think that they can do it?
Of course they cannot do it. That is very obvious. They
will not do it.
Of course. They will cannot do it. No, they will not.
Okay, so that is also, we need to be thinking in different ways. Because when they know that this man will come out in order to put everywhere at peace, things will start moving, or, no criminality as before, they will not do it. that is it. So you see the situation we are confronted with. That is the reality, because Nigeria is a government. Yes. Thank you very much for your candid answer. Ndewo.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Okay, hello, Chazeda.
Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Good evening, Mazi Jonathan.
Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Welcome to the Mazi. I'm making the program now. I don't know now. Let's look our head of state and the DOS. I'm making the
introduce if possible.
Okay, sorry. My name is Chibeze Agim Joseph. I'm calling from Moscow, Russia.
Oh, no.
Na-ekelepe ndị n'ime ọhịa anyị na-arụrụ anyị ọrụ, ndị na-protect our farmland. Ọ ga-adịrịra ha mma, enweghị ga-eme ha. Ihe m chọrọ ime observe, enwere many things m mụrụ observe good. Number one observation m kamgbe ndị lawyer, ama m na our leader enwe case again, case ya agwụla. Ihe niile ha mere nga ahụ. Hello. ihe niile ha mege nga ahụ ha bụgo egwuregwu ihe ma walide enwe case court appeal court ka standard acquitted discharged and acquitted on high standard but enwe m chọrọ ya enweghị m na-aghọtabe kamgbe echi emege this case almost 1 year and before enye that verdict enweghị media ụdịrị media anyị hụrụ ka emere last day anyị ahụbe ya kamgbe ndị eji the case ndị eji the main case ịma na otu nọ na anyị na-ekwesịghị ibu mmadụ ebubo bet ama m na ndị Igbo anyị wawo ha na-eche echiche ihe m chọrọ ka onye ọbụla enyi Igbo onye Biafra ọbụla ya chee echiche si kamgbe echi Nnamdi Kanu na court with this a na-achụ ndị media n'ụkwụ kamgbe ejimọfọ
you are very smart in what you are thinking. I am telling you. Biafrans are intelligent. Let me say something here. On my own view, because what you say, I was also surprised. But there is something. You know, Nigeria is a country.
For sure.
They have a capacity, unlimited capability in dealing with issues. You understand me? So now what they did, they just gave a small leverage to this in order to validate the criminal lawyer that hijacked this issue. For people to say, for him to come out and use it with Nnamdi Kanu's siblings. 100%. You see, since all this Jimofo, they are there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not been given any opportunity to talk. Now we are in charge, and look at how he spoke freely. They want to validate criminality in with all these people. They want to validate it, and you know our people are highly sentimental people. People are not reasoning beyond more to say far more than what's happened to understand the issues. But here on radio, Mazi, thank you very much for raising this up. You are serious, man. Go on, Mazi.
The greatest mistake I want to
I am 100% with you. Even, let me tell you, now, that is the thing. The greatest mistake. He may pay people anya. Even go and hagana watch it. Even our leader will be watching his step, because that is our eyes are now open. Any misstep, we detect it.
For sure.
Do you see people
our leader mepere akụziri anyị ka ahụ enwezi ọzọ. Another thing ọzọ nchọ ikwu ihe mere na court case ile anya mgbe our leader kwugo ụka iwe ọcha na agwagaghị eziokwu na ihe mere mgbe our leader kwugo ụka ịma people ga-ele ụka our leader kwu elega m ụka our leader kwu ihe nnegewu faces of people. That woman enwere one woman stand there ya ọcha onye ahụ aka ya dị ọcha, nwaanyị mmemme aka ya dị ọcha ka onye nọ n'azụ onye ọbụla mana onye achọ m ịkpọ mmadụ achọ m ameghị mmadụ accuse onye ọbụla ma onye ọnwụ and iwe ọcha this man nọ na keji this case na-agbagharịga ihe niile ọkwa mana o mere enwe interview o mere about mgbe discharge Nnamdi Kanu onye ka a na-akpụ ya bụ eme interview na court discharge Nnamdi ihe discharged and acquitted. Eme interview yawo after that case. After the case mecha elekuni go jagaba icho bail. Only ogakwara school lawyer. Ayawu lawyer, but I nwekwa common sense. How can court you only see all standard on that? Here court 2022 can go omre interview after that day. Akura interview na channel television. You only agaga court na that barrister na wait ma akoju on no stand elepele ko be akwashime kwa our leader as a bat bell then here our leader mege just need and the worst thing happened after any culture our leader stand on same thing IPOP. You want to hear IPOP who are our 4 cardinal things IPOP you need happen you watch Oka say I'm disappointed on you people. Ụmụ chukwu ụka ahụ bete gecha mdo ụka ahụ richa ekpe ya nwanne nwoke poshiri ọnụ n'ụka When you walk a bush because of when you walk a bush on no car. When you told me back Mugloga or Mazi, Oga Drima, Oga Drima, Anya Mepe, Anya Mepe,
no more closing. Anya, very wide. You know, we read meanings. That's it. There were Mazi. Thank you very much. Almost a Biafra. Caller on signal. Mazi Biafra child, please continue holding on. This person has been there for 12 minutes. Caller on signal. Can you hear me, Mazi? Please go on.
I can hear you, Mazi Jonathan.
There were Mazi.
Udodrege Mazi. My name is Mazi Fine. Mazi Fine calling from his location. Mazi Jonathan, may God bless you. I greet our HODs. Mazi, permit me to say that not only our leader have opened our eyes, not only to say that it's a greatest mistake, permit me to say that also a greatest mistake by establishing our structure called DOS. Mazi, take it from me like this. Because I could remember during the era of Ojukwu, this kind of structure which we have in the IPOB never been in exist, or I may say never been, constituted during Ojukwu time. And also during Rafu Wazirike, this kind of leadership is not there in his own time, and that is why he did whatever he liked and go away with it. But look at IPOB. You see that we have structure, that nobody can do whatever he likes and go away with it. May God bless our HOD. And also I pray, let them stand in the path of truth. Like our leader says, in our 4 cardinal points. Let them know shaky. I'll be always saying this, that we are not looking first of anybody. Biafra is more than us, is more than one person. Biafra or IPOB is no one business. It's collective interest. If anybody is not doing it right, we have to put that person aside and focus to get our freedom. Mazi, what happened in the court today, first day? For my own side, I said that Chukwu Okadiama want to expose this Olukurumbuba. This Olukurumbuba, Chukwu Okadiama is about to expose him, because we all hear the interview. This station granted him. When they was asking about criminal Ekperima, he don't want to talk about that because he know, because they are partner in crime, and that is why I don't want to talk about that. He just want to overshadow and intimidate that journalist, to tell the journalist that he don't have right to ask him about Ekperima, that he is here to talk about legal whatever procedure. Mazi, I began to laugh. I said Chukwu Okadiama is going to expose this man, and I've been telling this man, Biafra is more than your family. It's more than whatever you can think of. It's more than this your I may call it Eliza nurse or lawyer, because you are not a lawyer. You are not qualified. To have your own respect and integrity, you better resign, because I know that you are hearing our voice in this Radio Biafra. That's where we can express our feeling. Resign from this court, because we can never take it easy with anybody that is want to bring this struggle down. We can never allow the person, because we all have seen that this man is compromised. How can you talking about bail, whereby our leader has been discharged and acquitted, which all the whole people have known? You go back and start Naruraka, claim that you know you want our leader to become a great man, to become what am I going to call it? We can never allow him. We can never allow that thing to happen. And our HOD can never allow that thing to happen. Let this man resign, because he wants to put us in mess. May Chukwuka bless our leader and bless our HOD. But for that to look, Biafra will consume you if you don't take time. Biafra will consume you and your family. Resign, honorable, quit from this mess, because we can never allow you to mess us up. Mazi, may God bless you. Thank you, Mazi. We are watching him. We are watching him.
Of course.
Thank you.
There were. I am happy that the comments so far from our people, that Biafrans are at alert. That is why, we have to kill sentiment. We need to go to we are restoring a nation. Are you hearing me? So we have to be at alert. I used to, why Nigeria why Nigeria is a mess, a quagmire, because the people there are not at alert. They are not alive. You understand? But the worst thing or the mistake that is made is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu waking us up. We are in our watch, you see, shining everywhere. That is the reality. I am telling you. And this struggle must continue. It doesn't matter what. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on direct line, thanks for waiting. Please go on.
Mazi, you mean me? Okay.
As a Biafra child, please continue holding on. Direct line. After him is you, please.
Hello.
Go on. Call on direct line. Go on. Call on direct line. Please go on.
I'm Mazi Mechi from Para Canada, Kamtiabo. Thank you so much. Nnamdi Kanu has done a lot of work by waking all of us up, just like one of the previous callers said. Manamazi, apart from being alert, we are all awake and alert. Apart from being alert, we need to take some steps to avoid continuous lamentation and continuous complaining. Now, it is very clear through the language has who is trying to the issue by what were displayed. Aloy Jumako and Co. Mazi, what I'm trying to say, Bo, at the beginning of your statement, you reiterated the stand of the leadership on the discharge and acquitted judgment. That is where the leadership stand or stood. Now, Mazi, in as much as the leadership is standing on that judgment, I don't want all of us to make a mistake of she don't look. We just sit down and be looking why things are going bad. Mazi Aloy Jumako and some siblings of iniquity, they managed to blackmail Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Professor Zokome out of the way for whatever reason, for whatever purpose they want to achieve. Now, we cannot just sit down as a strong, as a group, and allow things to go bad. Nnamdi Kanu is not there because of his family. Nnamdi Kanu is being incarcerated and punished because of indigenous people of Biafra. He represents a group. And Mazi, Barisala Ejimako is not IPOB lawyer. Why don't the leadership take the step forward? Even if they don't want Uzekome and Ejiofor, get another competent lawyer to make sure that things will not go bad. Because if we continue to sit down and look, Ejimako they make the honey, they will know Nnamdi Kanu and jail him. And all we will come here to do is to lament every day. I begin to agree with some media warriors that nothing is perfect anyway. The legal arm of Biafran struggle, there is some loopholes in the legal arm. The team that is handling legal aspect of this struggle, they're supposed to sit up. Because we can't just sit down and be looking allow Ejimako messing us up. If you touch him, he will say he's not IPOB lawyer. He is Nnamdi Kanu special counsel. And he is messing all of us up. He came on AIT and could not he could not distinguish between people who are committing crime in Igbo land and Nnamdi Kanu's vision. Immediately they started going towards that direction. The man, if you don't know, dodgy that he didn't come to defend Simon Eba. So, Mazi, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say, let the leadership take action before things go bad. Yes, we stand on the judgment of the charged and acquitted, but we also have to take some legal steps to correct this shambolic thing before things go bad. Because that is just what I want to suggest.
There were. Remember that whatever you are talking, the leadership is listening. I'm assuring you, and they are not folding arms. I'm telling you honestly. Mazi, Biafran child, can you hear me? Thank you for holding on. Udo drege mwachideke. There were Mazi.
Mazi Chinedu, I greet you so much. I thank you very much for your work. Mazi, I would like to also ask you a question. A lot of people are saying that we shouldn't talk about the evil that is going on, that we should stay mute till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out and then he will settle the issue. Now, before I will go further, Mazi, I want to ask you a question. Should we keep mute till Onyendu come out, or we should we should continue doing what we are doing till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out? That is the question I want to ask you before I continue.
Why?
Correct. Why I ask you this question, because a lot of people are saying this, and I keep on telling people, you see, our people should join hands together and support ESN. They should support Eastern Security Network. This is only what we have. Our people like to lament. And when you tell them to support those that are fighting, that are defending our territory, our farmland, our bushes against the foreign invaders, our people will think that I am urging our people. We are on Radio Biafra. I am urging our millionaires, our billionaires to support Eastern Security Network. Before I go further to what happened in a court case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi, our eyes have opened. We are here to connect the dot always. And I want our people to understand this. A lot of people are telling the leadership to take step. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decide to choose anybody, there is nothing we can do about it, but we will keep on letting people understand. That is why you see most of the time that Mazi Chinedu will come out, he will let our people understand we are not in support of this. But you can never stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to choose who he feel like. But that is why we keep on talking about it, letting the world to know when anything happens, don't blame the leadership. This is exactly what happened during the time the rendition of Mazi. They kidnapped him from Kenya. They laid the whole allegation on the leadership. That is why people have to listen to Radio Biafra and always listen to Mazi Sanwo-Olu and the head of Directorate of State. Whenever we are involved in something, then we come out and tell the world we are involved. For you to be telling the leadership to go and take action, when the leader himself said that this is the person, we know there is a lot of lies, deceit, and propaganda that is going on. There is no two ways about it, and nobody can ever dispute it. There is a lot of lies they have told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But what are you going to do? He have said that this is the people that he wants. So let us keep on, debunking the lies and the evil that is going on. We know today is only Aloy Ejimako and co are those people that are seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How are you going to get this man convinced that? Even though to the extent that no people again, they have went to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that IPOB and leadership, which is Mazi Chinedu, have taken over his position. That is the lies that they are feeding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every day. We are all human. We know that mistake will happen, but that is the reason why we are doing what we are doing, to continue debunking all these lies. And now I want to ask Aloy Ejimako a question, and the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Before they were saying that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor is the reason why they never released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Jonathan, this is the second court Aloy Ejimako is taking in charge, because he is the one in charge according to him. This is the second court. He never released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same, come another court date, postponed. So what is the difference? We have been saying the problem of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a political solution. The people that are holding the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is beyond what we can see. It's not only even Nigeria. There is a lot of people, some Europeans, that they are beneficiary of our resources. Do you think that they are going to let us go just like that? And they know that the man they are holding is the man that people are listening to. So do you people think that they will just free him just like that? And again, we have to also connect the dot between Meme and the Benjamin Omadbugu. That is the reason why they couldn't allow Benjamin to get into the court. Because I believe that if Mazi Benjamin Omadbugu were inside the court, he will shun all of them to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to speak. If you see what Aloy Ejimako was saying in the court, he don't want to go to Simon Ekpa. That to show you that these people, they are working together. These people, they are doing all these things together. Even though after the court, a lot of people have said it here, he went to AIT. He can't even condemn the criminality that these people are doing in our land. He couldn't. So if you watch also the video of Mazi Benjamin Omadbugu, when Mazi Benjamin Omadbugu, some of our people, they are hero worshippers. Some of our people, they are just coming to court because of their political ambition. Probably their next election is coming. They will tell you, they will use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out there and begin to, campaign. If you ask them, they will tell you, I'm one of them that we are in court. Can't you see me? I was with their family there. I was speaking against Nigeria because of their political ambition. You see how Benjamin Omadbugu were asking his brother, Meme, did our leader said that we have government in exile? Nobody answered so. He did not answer it. He still asked him, did our leader said that we have prime minister? No. Meme was saying, instead of the guy also to condemn Mazi, these people are Mazi, what we are fighting different phases of war. Mazi, this thing is so deep. I'm telling you, I'm not saying that these people don't want their brother to come out, but Mazi, the game that these people are playing is a very, very dirty game. And because our eyes have opened, we can be able to detect everything. And I want them to know that we are not going to stop till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. Mazi, I thank you very much for giving me this time. May Chukwu continue to bless you.
As for me, you say whether you are not saying that they want their brother, they don't want their brother to come out. But me, I will say otherwise. They don't want him to come out for reason best known to them. I am telling you. You know, once it comes to political issue, interest, people can be deadly, eh? Let me tell you, people can be deadly. Yeah, as Mazi said, it's very deep. We will be decoding. We will be decoding. Let me pick this. Callers, please. Wait, hold on. Callers on WhatsApp and Signal. I will come to you. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line.
Mazi, good evening, sir.
There was Mazi. There was one that because.
Good evening.
There was one that go. Okay.
Okay, sir.
There was.
Ihe na-emekita maka onwe news nụrụ na Radio Nigeria 3 days ago na onye nju amaghị mejere court ma ọ na-eje court na ọ na-akọwa na obi na-egbu ya mgbu na okwu ya na-aza aza ana na anaghị ekwe ka afụ ya ma afụ ndị nke ya ma ọ bụ lọya
Nwada, ị na-ege ihe anyị na-ekwu. Nwada, ị na-ege Radio Biafra, ị na-ege ihe anyị na-ekwu.
Ihe mara kemgbe ahụ m gbachara gị nnọọ na Radio Biafra anyị na-ekwu since redio anyị ahụ ekwu wee kwesịrị bidoro redio ọ na-ekwu mbọchị onye dat na ọ na-ekwu n'ime ime ọ dịrị ọkiri ya.
Okay, hapụga ihe Radio Nigeria na-ekwu biko ị na-agba mbọ na otu ọnwụ na o si ede ị na-ege Radio Biafra. Oya the thing, please.
Since I'm a portal in North, I'm going to our radio address.
Sorry, que side de beno.
May we not.
Okay.
Amish precisely.
Okay.
So national Monoka the authority never line na this may we not. Because someone wants to sabotage our radio Biafra here with the politicians. Because when you are not at the same radio Biafra, maybe. Okay, one on your report. The Biafra land coordinator, a report here. Okay, people as a report to her, we are missing a lot here. So, what information I may say about all. And you might radio Biafra na haneku. No Biafra na haneku, no, whoever on a make, I made the video, 24 hours. I think radio Biafra haneku, look at a year, I think that is disconnect. Especially, you know, Mazi, Mazi, Pompanora, or DOS. Because they so young, I can for years now. I know
to go. Don't worry. It's noted. I know to go. Okay.
Okay. And another thing that he may disturb, another thing, you know?
Yeah. Boyankenke.
Okay, try. So he has to, I don't show you to keep on one no. Or no, when he heard the key name for the reason of our leader. Guys, he made sacrifice. It's Waja. Yeah, he made each Waja no. Here when we can only keep in another. Let's send you know Hamadike. When we kill it, what I kill, I'm a ton. We will record it. This is 3 years now. Never another Passover. I'm not happy.
There were. I want to get happy. The sacrifice I never went here in me. Oh, yeah, the thing. There were. Oh, yeah, the sacrifice. And when another spirit got Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, reality in the face. Oh yeah, with your name. So We must continue. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Mazi Chidebere. Can you hear me?
Mazi,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes, go on, please. Go on. There, go on.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, ndewo. Ya dịrị onye ọbụla na mma. Mazi, Ijedote, and we must continue. You know, we are doing the sacrifice here. Every day we come up here to speak, it's a sacrifice. And we must walk like human. Mazi, the issue at hand concerning our leaders' court case day before yesterday, Mazi. You know. But I will say one thing. The thing I derived from what happened that day before yesterday around the whole issue surrounding our leader, one, that is an opportunity for so many things to be exposed. You know, the exposition was so enormous, and onye sị na ya aghọtaghị ihe mere yesterday ma ọ na ya ahụghị ihe mere yesterday asị Biafra asị nwa afọ Igbo ma onye ahụ mara na o nwere ihe mere ya n'anya. You know, because if you look at even what is happening there, our leader at a point was the one now defending himself, telling Binta Nyako that there is no how he can stand trial without his rights being protected. He was even the one suggesting to Binta Nyako that he can take even if his house arrest. When Binta Nyako denied the bail application, our leader was furious. Our leader never spoke like this in court when Ejiofor and Ozekome was handling the case. And the exposition was so good. That is why I trust and I follow this leadership. You know, because they are not selfish people. They give people platform to operate. Not that they are not understanding what is happening or they are not flowing up with events. How am I to understand that this struggle is not just for the family, IPOB? If there are so much concerned Biafrans than even the ones that are in the struggle under the family. There are people who are out there who are much interested in the struggle, because if you look at the event trended, people are not happy. Even this our brother, this human rights writers of what's it called, Hurewa, they are condemning the exclusion or the sidelining of Barrister Ejiofor and Mike Ezokeme from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. And what's it called? This Kingsley, you know, being the most dangerous human being I have ever seen in my life, Kanunta is the evil that every Biafra must be aware of. It's a threat to Biafra, not only to his brother, but to Biafra, because he is the birth. He is the one that gives birth to Aloy Ejimako. He is the one that gives birth to San Agabi that later ran away. These people, they have a plan to promote all the people that has what it takes to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and put people who are nobody, who cannot stand. Do you know what it means to stand in the zoo and fight for a release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Ifeanyi Ejiofor house was raided. His family, a house was burnt. His PA was killed in a car. This is a man that sacrificed, and what these people do was to use lies and propaganda to tarnish the image of this man. But I understand our leader's action on that day for his inside that courtroom, because in his own word he said, what that means I don't know, but I know that whatever that prompts him to use that particular statement means that he's not happy with what he was seeing around him. All those lies that have been told, even the desperation of Aloy Ejimako being the hatchet man they are using, even his desperation has risen to the consciousness of everybody that now the critics, even people who are not even in the struggle, are now realizing, connecting the dots. This is why Kanu today was in his Twitter space countering Urewa, what they tweeted, what the tweet they made concerning the removal of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He was countering it that those people, Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezokome has been sacked. That's the case. So he wants to hand over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu squarely to Nigerian government and leave him there and run away, so that everybody will desert our leader.
Mazi, this is why we, in the struggle, we are not moving an inch backward. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why we are together here. But if for the betrayer and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being in the hand of the dangerous people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hand of the worst enemy our people can think of as it stands today. And this is why I implore the leadership. They know it all. They know things we don't know here, but we bring the information. They should work to make sure they secure our leader. The safety of our leader is paramount to us as people who are fighting this Biafra. It's for Nigeria government to stop this restoration of Biafra. They can't even dream of it. It's a wishful thinking. And lastly, before I drop, one other thing is the encouragement, because our leader in his words told us the 4 cardinal points that this movement is utoping on. And those principles are, we must be fearless before our enemy. Speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. And be good to people, help the needy. And we must be of good character so that Okike may love us. This is what has been keeping him. Watching our leader speak, he didn't speak like somebody who has been incarcerated, even with the wounds and everything, the sickness. But he spoke like a man. What of me outside who is eating, who is moving freely? So it's an encouragement to every one of us. We must begin to know that what we are fighting for, we should not underrate Nigerian government. This is a force that is recognized in the world in terms of doing evil, not in terms of development or bringing any betterment to the people, no, but in terms of self-destruction. So they are using their own evil against our own light. But at the end of the day, if we must remain resolute, our light must overshadow their darkness. And our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, must be released. Mazi, on our peak court we stand.
There we go. Thank you very much, Mazi. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, one of our professors. My name remains Mazi Obasejike. I'm calling from blessed land of Biafra. Biafra is our religion. On this Haro platform is where we worship. Ezechukwu Kukabiama is our God. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ahmadike, one of Biafra land. The only man who stands for me to be free. The only man who choose death for me to be free. Why can't I praising the savior of my time? Great Biafrans, Udochukwu Kukabiama, Dorundi Homan na dem man di na ekweziokwu all the time. Ndị mfuru eziokwu stand on the truth. On that guys, Udochukwu Kukabiama Dereha. Mazi, all the Biafran that speak this evening, we all speaking the same thing, because anya anyị ekezeba anyị na-afụzi ihe anyị na-afụzi ma nke ọjọọ ma nke ọma ị na-emelụ ụlọ aka anyị na-afụ gị. I think that you want to use name of IPOB to get something from the zoological. We will tell you that the blood that shedding in the Biafra land because of our freedom can never allow you to gain that things you want to gain. Our leader said something, 3, 4 something, and he remained like that. But all these maludas call themselves royals, money mongers, people who want to get some certain things from zoological that did not understand how we stand. We are Biafrans. We speak the truth all the time. You see what happening day before yesterday? The same thing that happening in Kenya. That is the same thing. Because since 2015, Ifeanyi Ejiofor was defeating Nigerian hands down, releasing IPOB in thousands. Nobody have come out and said anything or trying to. But only what they are doing is trying to kill him, try to blackmail him but they don't know that Anyanya Nekeba, Nnamdi Kanu have already done his best by waking us up. We are reasoning now. So till today, what the Aroye Jimako wanted to say or talk in the court or challenge the zoo now have this our honorable barrister Ejiofor have never said, have never done. They want to tell us that Nnamdi Kanu is owned by Kanu Takano. Let him hear us very well. Nnamdi Kanu, owned by indigenous people of Biafra, is not about to Kanu Takano again. Nnamdi Kanu pick us where we are sleeping and tell us to come out and fight for this freedom. Anybody who are trying to tell us that this is my brother, this is my this is my that, and in a ezigbo warning, because everybody defeated Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu have defeated Nigeria all angle, and Aloy Ejimako and Kanu Takano wanted to hand Nnamdi Kanu over to Nigeria. It cannot happen. These people know what they are doing. They wanted to hold Nnamdi Kanu for Nigeria because Nigeria have never held Nnamdi Kanu before. All these people wanted to destroy everything Ifeanyi have done. They want to destroy it. Look at our leader answering the question. Why he have men? Why he have men who are representing him? What a shame. What a shame. These people have already insulted IPOB and our great leader. They will pay for that. Because I don't see the reason why our people so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Nabani Ikpe Amaroya discharged and acquitted, that Nigeria should pay him so amount, and the Nigeria must come on the radio, on live television, and apologize for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this man trying the way they are holding our leader, pushing our leader to Kenya and call Nigerian DSS to come and kidnap him. They think we forget and turn around starting accusing our DOS. They think that we don't know. Let them not push us. Aloy Ejimako should respect himself. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, owned by great IPOB. Is our leader. Whatever they are doing there now does not concern us. But as far as Hancholi Nnamdi Kanu helping Nigeria to defeat him, no, Nnamdi Kanu stand like Iloko. Nobody will do that. Nobody. Onye ọbụla mmakwara Aloy Ejimako should warn him. He's pushing us. Great Biafran cannot overlook this kind of thing. We have warned this man. So many times to stay away from us. If he don't want to speak the truth and stand on the truth, let him leave us alone. Nnamdi Kanu is not his friend. He's our leader. He wake us up, and now we have waking up. He wanted to put to shame on us. Please, anybody who know this man, go and warn him. Go and warn him. Anya diye bukwe mmadi. Aka anye dukucha. Our hands are clean. Yeah, ina chobu mwelo mwelo konya ida against. We are not against anybody. We are not against anybody. We have been die enough. And this man wanted to imprison our leader just like that. No. How can somebody telling us that he's confused in the court? That one is he a human being? That is so you are confused. Confused about what? You stand like a man and talk to them. Let's stand like a man. Challenge Nigeria. If you say you wanted to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these people wanted to throw us in the mud. They wanted to they handed over to Nigeria just like that. After since we started since 2012. Now knowledge Mako wanted to destroy everything. Onyobana won quite this man. He went away kwa nyo fuma. Yaja watching mad because after our leader will come out and say this. Because we have died enough. This man respect himself. Please, great Biafrans, support ESN. Remove fear from your eyes. We must get Biafra. We must restore our Biafra. Elohim bless you. You are a good man. Continue.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Welcome to the program.
I can hear you, Mazi. Can you hear me?
There were Mazi, you go.
Thank you very much, my big brother Mazi Jonathan. We don't really salute you for the good job that you are doing. I spoke, they continue to give you good health. What then do, and then we'll be hard to continue to empower you. The DOS, HODOS, and all the help inspire officers and the Biafra at large. Mazi, I remain your brother will go calling you from my location at the moment. I want to tell Biafra something. The reason why we are gathering here is not because that we are happy. We are not happy. But this is the only place Sonny do say to us.
Mazi, go on now.
Here in this radio Biafra is gospel. Sorry, Mazi, are you talking to me?
Yeah, continue. I thought you had a pause before.
Yeah. So, I want everybody to take in time, go back and listen to what Onyendu said in that video. Now, look at the panic in his siblings. Just look at the panic of my wife. Look at the panic of Fine himself. Look at the panic of some lawyers in the court. Apart from the one that was asking is criminal, call him criminal. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to respect a lawyer, Jimako. I don't know about anybody else. But as far as I'm concerned, you knew that for you to come out and start blackmailing other lawyers, you start blackmailing them just because you want to be in the front. Allow you to mark up. I forget here that now what Onyendu is fighting is for the interest of his people. But allow you to mark as a lawyer. Yeah, we don't blackmail the man. Let me tell you first. Until I hear Vito IPOB without that, and whenever there's a if now people got put up, give it IPOB the way they like and go away until anyone else, get a gap. She got in work one hour. Until IPOB implements that type of course, then these people, also I like my phone, I want to go there this year. But we are by these people now, and whenever there's a I'm telling you the gospel truth. Because here Basra our future. These people have an agenda to put upon to wipe us out. But we have the same agenda to wipe them out too. Let me come to Kano Takano. You see that Kano Takano have forgotten the people that die in Afara in the as a compound. Kano Takano have forgotten those people that died. So that he may live himself. The conspiracy of Operation Python dance war Kano Takano. I will keep saying it. He forgotten the people that died in that palace. Now, one of Kano Takano What was your reason? Get the reason why you are fighting the lawyer. We want to know what was the reason. And just have come to tell us here that this thing is 2015. Every normal time, which means this guy will have an agenda. I will not be anybody who tries to deceive me that cannot have an agenda. You're on your own. Even though if my system to tell me I cannot have an agenda, I'll disown her immediately. I know that he have an agenda. You know, he's listening. He knew that he have an agenda. But let me tell him something. So, mother want this freedom. The only son, the only daughters. Some families have been wiped away. Their houses have been burned. This is where my concern is. Our people, some of them we don't even know where they are. Some of them being thrown acid. It's like I have to channel all those things. Some of these people, their parents have been run away from their compound because they are looking for their children. They are, some people who can't even account of them have forgotten about all these things. Social for all these things. Yes, we learn all that on Germany. Maybe Igbo politicians have promised earlier, we will guide you. But let me tell him, you see, Senator Kanu should remember that now he himself bleed. I play my radio Biafra here. I set it as a record.
Mazi, the way I want to channel this conversation, not threats. I want this conversation to be about. No, wait, listen, please. Let it be above, constructive observations and analysis and suggestions. It's not threats, please. Let us excuse ourselves from it so that, we understand. I understand where you are, but try to understand what I'm saying. I insist.
Yes, I understand.
So what I put it here so that people will analyze what do you think, what do you see, what do you not menacing, no. Let us, because the more we analyze, the more people understand. It's very beneficial than threatening. Now, after your analysis, what you observe is left for or the public or the Biafrans to take decisions on some certain issues and the leadership. That is the way I want this thing to be. Please, go on, please, and round up.
Yes, Mazi. I am laying my anger on Mazi Nnamdi nephew. And I will keep laying my anger on them. Go and look at Onyendu and Onyendu Ashi. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Look at his anger. They are even like Maxwell. Go and look at his body. Go and look at the type of eyes on this criminal, this Bokumu or Alarijimato. Go and look at the guy. When the guy wants to explain something to Martin Nametan, the guy look at the eyes on the we are not attention to that. We are going. When we see you, we know what we are. I know what you can able to do. It was born inside us. I don't need to lie to myself. I know that I have thrown in Dashi. Look at it in a port there. They never know that Onyendu will vibrate the way he vibrated. They never know, even at the point. Whenever I put on that election, the video hammer. They are trying to. He never knew how that he will react the way he reacts because. He has always wanted to put it and give yeah, but I like to cover something. But can cover the answers. But he starts now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a lawyer. Go to question. As he starts the answers, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a lawyer. This is where I am killing the GOS. God to go Kadiama have dedicated people. But let me I go to let me because everybody that who was not better than this struggle, open mother and wanna God has vindicated you people as far as I'm concerned by knowing down Kenya because I hear them out in the current Kenya. God vindicates you people. I still stand on the margins of the Kano General Command. Whatever people don't say goes until the margin for that. I will never disobey his word. This is me. I will never. Because where I am, if my supervisor is the emoji, I don't disobey him. I don't disobey my supervisor. Come on, supervisor. How much more my leader? I will not. But what I'm saying to the US, what are the show moon now? All the people who know about Biafra, that the one who because they were lawyer. Please tell the distance now because Biafra is getting close one day. I guess who know as in the Kano. It doesn't matter what they said. And when you have in the Kano, he has chosen a court to that. What everybody must get right from that. People will see your head stand up for that. They thought us moving duty now. That will come and cater you. I know all these things. They will come and told us that the Kano is seriously ill. They will counter it. Now, you can hear it from the horse's mouth himself. Only doing the one area. Kano social because he himself on agenda. But then about their principle, every man is not the Kano. So what the Kano?
There were. Thank you very much. We must continue. You know, this is a movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in there because of IPOB. But people that are trying to hijack because it's a Kanu family. This is completely absurd. Completely absurd. That is the idiotic, primitive thinking of some people. The power of the force of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB. Nothing more. Whether you believe it or not, that is the reality. We must continue. You know, as our brothers, callers have been saying, that the worst thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to open our eyes. Now, these are our eyes. We are sleeping. We start using it to watch everybody, including everybody, for any eventuality. That's it. And that is why Biafra must come. Because we are alert. We are not zombies like in Nigeria. I mean, like Nigerians. No. Caller, let me caller on signal. You have been there for 18 minutes. Please go on. Please call us if you are talking. Remember that there are others waiting, so that you make it as brief as possible. Please. Caller on signal. Please go on. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mazi Jonathan.
Ndewo.
Good evening.
Udo drege.
Ndewo. Oga drege na mma. Aha m Okechukwu. I'm calling from a location. In observe na court case our leader. Number one owo. Odoro onye ọbụla anya asị he agbanaka na-eji enyelie. And that's why no smoke without fire. For Barrister Jumako or whoever, and Kalun Takarun, one name woko fine boy. With him in a court, o me pekuna ya mara ana ikugodi asi emere hike or emere hike. I am not doubt, but in came in a court to be mezelai. I am exactly a bagage. Omre yung radio Biafra here quote that na e watch na Bible he basra Joseph Ferere o umunne rere. Then our leader umunne gbari around. Mo ekwe she ike no bikem. As no smoke without fire for nde issue onwu ino say I'm going shift to Ejiofor with Mike Ezeko meka no share. Nigeria government ekwele him kwa something. Nigeria government a promise heaven and earth. See am mo succeed there. Mehemo chodima our leader. They will give them the agreement emere aga henye here. On hemere this news is share. Another thing is mekuo for Kalun Takalun na one year woko fine boy. Idine le one year woko wu our leader. Idine mi udi ha obi ngura no de wo. Are they happy that now maybe our leader we to told you now fight this freedom maybe along the line the military abiagbuo a lot of people no law and inside that mpahi na maha nwo muwa hore no no de wo all be we hede since said our leader ga kwana de ndo ka ha wa ji opportunity rekwana resi ndị Nigeria ọwa ha obi ngwagam and ọwa ha ebedete negbaje. Then another thing is mekwo number 2 or number 3 ihe gbasara our court case na the day our leader abịara. Another thing mere observe there wo our leader with action ya jiri that na adogara hiashi. Another thing again ha bịa were owu reverend father or bishop were set area iji were medi obi bịa gwa we ya say ọ ga-adị mma that God will take control, that God will see those that doing evil iji were made our leader obi. O kwesịghị ịdị like that. When they chose out mụ ahụrụ dia lekwani ndị zu mere allow media abata na court. Okwu another open eye and advantage to us because asa ndị media na abata dia agra ha jufu our leader ajụjụ and ba iju our leader bịa kwuo niile okwu gị. Then one of the media whoever abịa kwuo Simon then owu allege maka whoever kuturi aka ọgwụ ya si no Osho no ya stop there. I think our leader la shena dear John she and think ya to the court case rega oga matter that na something happen akwani yani so here cha the reason you stop ma the book go are banyere because all there go dey mepe he niile so that our leader no he niile megeni so okuma wuru that na ole ekuko ewu na okuko anya that na umunne our leader wo Kalo na nwanne fiber with Jimako obele anya that na ha ma wunde ji ire our leader resident the government. So I know why they're going to take a light. I got who as a betrayer, who as a saboteur. So when I let you come saboteur, I get make here. Ogwa hens mekuo. Mazi Jonathan. Oga Dregenama.
There war.
Biafra. There won. Oh hey Biafra.
Oh must say Biafra. There war. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Call on direct line. Please go on.
Jonathan, can you hear me, sir?
The whole world and I know looking there.
Let Jonathan she take Emma, so we have France all over the world. This is the last opportunity. We have luck. Let Jonathan. That you go to Kabiam. Remember us again. It's a generation. And gave us our leader there in Nambica. And has done the job perfectly. IPOP had cause. We have seen our leader with our eyes and we have seen the lawyers what is happening. Bear one thing in mind. Everything that is hidden must be open. And the Jonathan, the quick out down again. The put up is I was decided to open up the kind of Obama. Let the United Nations pay Chinedu and Nigerian government to be on it. That's it. We don't care. Any Jonathan, can you catch it for the Nigerian Asylum? I've worked in 50 years. I have abandoned everything to follow the other. Only in a hotel to go to Kabiam. But no matter I have me God Jesus Christ. Let them not be canning in our hotel. Okay, now here that we are fearless before our enemies. For 2 minutes, every criminality in Nigeria is. That's it. Why not the Chinedu giving us opportunity? And Nigeria that have military, have police, and they are killing. Don't you see that it is this terrorist state that is killing us before the war? With their cost, everything. That is kind of a car. Don't say such a country. Don't say. And that is what different that I get in 5 minutes. Before tomorrow morning to go to Kabiam and be able to live. They are gone. Don't say. And
there woman say thank you very much. Caller on what's up? Let me see. Yes. Call on, what's up? Please go on. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening, sir. My name is Ifeanyi Chukwu. I'm calling from Italy here. I'm native of Amonda. Amonda is in Abakaliki province, Biafra land. Mazi, I want to my own observation concerning the last court case concerning our leader. But I will call it a court case because Ifeanyi Jofo and Mark Ezogo may have found everything that we need to hear about our leader case, court case. So this very case right now, I'm seeing as a because I didn't see anything that will make them to bring our leader again. I don't know what they are fighting. I don't know what they are trying to do, but Mazi, what I'm saying there is just like many times is that same thing that what is destroying our people, even in our land. You see, Fulani are the one that are controlling it, and they are the one that managing our resources today. It's because of out of jealousy and the greedy towards ourselves. We are the people whereby foreigners can do everything and go scot-free, but within ourselves, out of jealousy, we'll be fighting each other. At this side, whereby you maybe I don't know what they call, where lion and the zebra and every other animals, maybe antelope will be fighting each other. Then the lion will come there and kill or divorce them and kill and eat everything. That is how I see our people. Like this court case, I see that, Mazi, I want to ask this question. Is this court, did the IPOB supporting it, or is it for Kano family case? Because I'm confused, because a lot of our people, all of us, we are, debating on the case and everything, because
so do you listen to Radio Biafra, even what I've been saying right from beginning? Do you listen?
Mazi.
Yes.
I'm listening to Radio Biafra even from morning to
now this word is what I don't like even in my I'm confused. Which means you want yourself to be confused if you're listening to Radio Biafra. IPOB said officially we are standing on the discharge and acquitted of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Nigeria Peak Court. All these other things they are doing is just shenanigans. That's it. So what is your confusion? What is your confusion?
No, Mazi, the reason, sometimes, like I understand what you are, I understand, even watching it in the morning, everybody, I know, even when you are broadcasting, I heard it, but this very issue here right now is something that's getting confused. Not that I'm confused, but the agenda of the plan of our people, like what did they call this kind of like Fine Boy and the rest. Even when Mazi Benjamin was trying to lay our elders that was in that court case that day to understand that yes, our union do have said everything. That anybody that is doing anything that is not, that maybe anything contributed for our own IPOB leadership or IPOB instruction, that the person is criminal. But I see Fine Boy try to defend and try to bring something different. The reason why I'm saying this because that now. Do you know that in a community, even a king's son may be a thief, maybe as maybe someone that is stealing somebody's things, but the king may not know that yes, his son or his daughter maybe is a thief. You understand? The reason I'm saying this because if this case, the way I'm seeing it, I'm seeing that yes, our leaders don't know anything about what is happening, and it's right time for our the IPOB, DOS, DOS to make sure that they will find someone who will tell our leader the right thing, that this what is happening outside, that the man that is trying to see that yes, Alu Ejimako is
Mazi, let me say something here. You know, every time this is exactly just like that's why I ask you, do you listen? You know, like Mazi Biafra child that called before, he said something. You know, every time the DOS should do something, is doing something, should do. There are handicaps, of which, because we cannot say that, look, Mazi, even Onyendu accepted what happened, the change of it. Let's tell ourselves the truth. He have the right to say, look, this person I want, I'm okay with you, this and that. What do you want the DOS to do? It's the same thing, the same way. You know what happened to our leader? They spread the propaganda. He said the DOS, you know. So we should be smart in our calculations and analysis. We should be smart. That is the thing. What we are in is a struggle of life and death, and it concerns millions of people. There are many personal interests being propagated by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sibling. That is what is going on, for people to understand. Not everything is DOS should do. What this DOS, what could they do? If maybe you lie to somebody, and look at Benjamin Madubugo. Did they allow him to enter? The answer is no. So what do you think they can do? Suggest it the way they will do it. The DOS. Suggest
Mazi.
Yes.
Mazi, thank you so much for and the same thing that you said. It's like our leader is a prophet, but I'm not all this religion believer that yes, you say somebody is prophet. But what our leader said that can we withstand propaganda, and for him to be in that dungeon, and even to the extent of his health condition, is still there and defending IPOB. I honestly tell you the truth that yes, I know that yes, because our leader knew that even whenever that is have a court case, that you must see a lot of people standing outside and try to to give him the hope and everything. He know that yes, there's something wrong. But Mazi, I'm sorry to say that the US must do something, which they are doing all they can do, and I so much appreciate them for that. And another thing I want to say, Mazi, you remember when our leader said that so far as we are coming to this radio station every morning and evening, that Biafra must come. That is what I stand for, because Mazi, I can't stay without listening to Radio Biafra. Even in my working place, I'm listening to Radio Biafra, and I'm hearing even whatever. Even I can name names of people that used to call this Radio Biafra. Even 5 o'clock when our brother Mbanale, everybody know they used to broadcast. Mazi, what I want to tell you radio presenters, I say may God Almighty guide you guys and give you guys the knowledge to handle this relationship, because Mazi, I want to open the app money work. Open undi work on a hand on the Yeba Ununo. Because in Kemon Abuka,
we must you don't drag it. We must hold ourselves. We must know how to hold ourselves. You know what I'm trying to portray here is, the DOS they should. Yeah, I want you to suggest the way they have to do it. When the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anything how much here dear. And you know, that is the thing. We should, you know, we are watching, we are at alert, and that is why our alertness will continue making this struggle never to fail. If we become sentimental, this struggle will go down the drain like Masob. The reason why Masob went down the drain because people started using sentiment and they use it past glory. Now, but what is the present? When people know, there are people with Waziriketi today. Oh, one name Biafra is doing Biafra. The others, they frustrated and they genuine. Many they frustrated and move out. Know that this man or another thing. So, because that alertness was not there by many people. That is what I'm trying to portray. Caller on direct line, please call us on Signal and WhatsApp. Hold on, let me continue. Let me take this call on direct line because they are paying. Please call on direct line, please. Go on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you, Mazi. Good evening from here. You say me, Chris, calling from Italy.
Mazi, in there.
Thank you very much. A lot of people have said a lot of things, and some have said very reasonable things, while others say things that matters also, and things that have their own wish, as their own reasoning. We are here gathering contribution of reasoning and other things, which has might enable us to, even our leadership, to even understand more better things. Which I want to thank. Coming to what happened in the court, I saw that the video they published was, from my own observation, or the cut off. The video was cut off because there's a point our leader now just say, "Oh, the other moment about that point." And when other things follow up, I cut through the video up. Then he line on the video, our leader back and back at the hall or maybe about the hall on the way. Then before autonomous where it was there, na 4 cardinal points I be set up. I am also bottom a video house, just like in a video Nigerian movie for Kamadna by the hotel, autonomous hotel, just like that. So that point I only could say now I love the other moon all the other things he added up. So which now put in the video. So that is my own observation. The only important thing on the one, don't know what the other money bomb, come out and hold the person on what you call. And that's not chocolate again. I thought, you can wait me when I'm about to do, and if you know, only do, I can no cook. Only do a boy that I give. So if you could pass and can't just that it's all actually the Hana 3 years Hana to push you in for the first. Which you do that side distract from the thing maybe actually you could. And I know very someone that know that now our leader, being as intelligent as he is, I said the chat up all this thing and I said, oh, that's the our leader speak here, he speak differently from their own targets. Or not corresponding to what they targeted. And down here now leaving back at the letter, he made that letter open. And that him against the letter, but despite the fact that the letter was an open letter. He didn't write it particularly to a person, but he just made the letter as an open letter. And then they want to ascribe that letter or through that letter that the crime some people now commit, you know, our leader degree. Then he make it an open letter to general Biafrans in general. Even yesterday, I think anybody committing crime in the name of IPOB or do anything, it's not an IPOB. That means in IPOB is where the key lies, in IPOB. And the same thing play also when Madubugo is telling you the member, the junior brother or the sibling of Wayendu, or say that if you are not an IPOB, you are not fighting for Biafra. And that guy, because some people think that they want to go out of this struggle, how long they on their fight, yeah. You can't fight alone. This is what we have been saying here every day on daily basis here. United we stand, we will come together, we fight and defeat our enemy. Igahaga alone, thinking that maybe 2-3 politicians, they come and brainwash you, don't worry, they don't know what they're doing. When our leaders started this project of IPOB, all the time, and they have not brought anything, they have not come up with anything, any good idea, even better than the one we are doing. Even in my unit, when I was coordinator, some people come, this is there's a way to do it. They ask them to give us the way. They have nothing to give us. So this is what I observed yesterday. But other thing I want to add up is that one of our brothers come from say what the US should do and other things. I know it's also difficult. Our leader ascribed to these people, sign it for them to. But we can also adjust sound. I'm at the issue attach it to this man because this man alone has something behind him or in the mind. Then when you're and then we root what we play. Our coach is saying, our leader, the only thing I only done to make us to be reasonable, think things wise, and not only in the right way I let before. Now, once it happens, we digest it and we can fish out where the things are going. So now I begin to fish. We have fished out for a very long time what this man is doing. So even the question they asked in the AIT, he wasn't able to answer the question. No, our leader have made it clear that anybody fighting, but he couldn't want to answer that question. That shows that there was something. But the actually cool, I'm not how to put it, but let me just put it this way. I think what we do, only like somebody actually we can go through her. And the statement she made last time when she speak with you on Radio Biafra, lastly when you on Radio Biafra, say that my age there's no money then. Actually, I said, I win the $5,000 or $500,000 USM and can all those things. I was in pain when I did that word. When you do a lack anything as long as IPB is concerned. So we make sure that we and through her we can deliver a better good message. But I'm not saying that the idea to at least so I think through there on my behalf, and I think that would be better. Too much. I'm just thanking everybody for your contribution. Everything was fine, but all we say is we shouldn't exaggerate. Let us watch and see what happens in a few days. But I think the best way, I have to challenge us on there. I have this case. There must be a way I to see you switch in no matter what, even internationally. You know, the area I have to pay. I have to go for this struggle. Come on. I got to wait until the last day. The only thing that can stop me for this struggle will death. But as long as you come, I will go. Any of us I will be there. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless you.
There were. Thank you. Without reggae. Caller on, let me see. Caller's call is flooding in. Honestly. Caller on WhatsApp. Thank you for holding on. Can you hear me? Caller on. Unmute yourself, please. Caller on WhatsApp. Unmute yourself. There, Mazi.
Good evening, sir. They were not in our life because now everything that you are saying on this radio is rotating the whole world. Because if you watch even the whole Africa that are waking up, they get all the energy from this Radio Biafra. Well done, sir.
Yeah, well.
The only thing I can say for this case of Mazi, Oyendu Mazi Namde Kano, is that even before he created this DOS, he dissolved IPOB many times for years, and he's still creating another one until he got this very DOS. And I'm pleading to the DOS, please, when you are coming on some of like Chinedu and others, please keep your dealings secret, because the people that we are fighting with, they are also experts, supported by the whole world, because the whole world is enjoying the dividends from the country and actually create. Here, what happened in the court is appalling, because if you see, this kind of thing never happened before. When Barrister Ejiofor and Michael Zogome was handling this case, because if you watch at that court, the court, they left the court open so that they will, because they are aware of everything that they were going to say in the court. Because if you watch all the conversations, meaning that the DSS know everything they are going to talk in that court. Because if you watch the fine boy, he's not with himself. He's afraid. He's afraid with his cabinet members that are there. You know, so here waiting for concerning the Takano and all the people that are following him. He's always supporting anything against Nnamdi Kanu, meaning that these guys' hands are not clean. They have done a lot to us, but we are still standing. They are afraid if Nnamdi Kanu come out. That is why they want to put him in the prison, because if you watch you know that Nnamdi Kanu is a person that you don't want to hear tomorrow. If not, I wanted to do so, but you refuse because you are supposed to achieve something, but you refuse me. That's why he accepts every suggestion they brought to him. And people that are meeting, they are giving him false information. You know that like when Madbook went there, he brought him a message, and he gave him also a message to give us. And today they refuse him to see him again, meaning that they are plotting something. I thought they said that they want to. I don't know if you have lived in Russia before. It just happened like what is happening in Russia. If police stop this Uzbekis, stop and ask the driver's license. Instead of giving the driver's license, he will just say, "I have 5,000 rubles." The police will say, "What kind of 5,000? I asked of document, you say 5,000 rubles." So from there now the police understand that they don't have the document, so they collect the money. That's what Ejimako is doing in that place. You know, Ejimako is doing the same thing because he want to. They say that Nnamdi Kanu have no case again to answer. Then you want to bail him on which crime? That is my own surprise. How can you bail somebody on crime he did not commit? And the judges also are wise people. They deny bail because they don't have any ground to write the bail. What are they going to write on the bail condition? How? In which crime? And then Nnamdi Kanu said it, that he has no case and they can never win him in that court. And that is true. So I am pleading to the DOS, please do your work on the ground. Your work is yielding fruit. Please, I give you 3 Oza. Go ahead. Hide your own thing that you are doing because they are getting the heat. Please, watch naked because I'm happy here because many people are standing.
Mazi, thank you. We must continue. Remember that we are live on Radio Biafra House of Service, coming to you through Radio Biafra London as we are winding down towards the end of the program. I will pick this last caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Please go on. There, Mazi.
I want to use this opportunity to greet all Biafrans. especially our brothers and sisters that have been giving their own take on this platform. My name is Mazi for the truck pusher. I'm calling from my location. Nna m si na gara gara abụghị ike. Ihe na-eme anyị siri ike, aka ji anyị ji siri ike, mana Chukwu ga-anapụta anyị. Onye mere ọ na-abụ nkwuchi okwu si na nkwọruo oge ya ọ daa. Ihe niile na-eme n'oge ya, na-eme n'oge. From one thing to another. Ihe mere mbọchị a na court bụ ka anyị wee mụta Chukwu mere ka ọ dị otu a ka anyị wee mụta ihe. Ihe ndị anyị amarụ and enwere ebe a ga-esi ute egbuo ya. Ihe ndị anyị dị ka onye ekechiri afọ ojii n'anya. Ya ngwa ya zụtara n'iru ndị na-ahụ ụzọ na-enweghị ihe akpụ n'anya na-esi n'azụ. Onye isi a ga-edu onye ngwọrọ. Only that now the spirit not in him. Spiritually, the is that boy. What are the here on our good on our what you very. Oh, three I want bonding on outside. Oh, give you a matan to be money, man, a bomb. The woman can see you. Send a message. More, you will tell you the you. This is direct. It's a maka ndị ọgbara obi ọ maka ihe na-eme amana onwe anyị bịa na ọ ga-eji aka choose somebody ga-represent ya ma bịa in terms of law ọ ma law otherwise mana enwe ihe m chọrọ ka anyị mee maka onye kwucha okwu ihe ọ dị ka eme ka ọ gaba agaba n'uche nke m ihe anyị ga na-eme bụ ma onye na-ekpe ekpere ma ọ bụ onye na wisdom first. Ihe amamihe kọrọ nwere wisdom na-azụ ka esi atọ nkịta ịchọ igbu nkịta ị ga-esi n'azụ na ya aka n'olu ịga anya n'iru ọtagharị and ọ bụrụ na okoro edeghị edewe ka ugburu agụ egburu okoro ndị anyị na ha na-emeta ihe abụrụ ihe anyị ga-eba bụrụ ihe pụta na redio anyị nọ nkịta anyị abawa mba na anyị ga-eme ya otu a mee nke a no anyị ga-aba n'ime ụlọ ọnwa nwanne anyị nwoke siri esi mgbe gboo na dis platform ọsọ ka anyị baa n'ime ụlọ kpaa nkata anyị ga-aba n'ime ụlọ kpaa nkata ụkwara okenye ga-ekwu okwu mgbe gboo ụkwara okenye ji aghọtaghị ebe ọ na-eche Maazị Jonathan ana m etu unu maka ọdịrị unu na-atụ ezigbo asụsụ unu na-akụziri anyị ihe dịka nwatakịrị nọ na nọzin skuul ọtụtụ n'ime anyị anaghị aghọtabeghị ebe a na-eje maka ụzọ ọtụtụ.
Ndewo Mazi, ndewo. Okay, let me pick this caller also. They've been calling. Caller on WhatsApp, please make it as brief as you could. You're the last caller. Go on, please. Caller on WhatsApp. Please go on. Make it as brief.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. My name is Mazi Chijoke. I'm calling from my location. So my observation was I observed somebody came on and the person proved me right because I observed something from that court. I was watching that woman behind our leader. That woman behind our leader was something else. I was like, I made a post on our WhatsApp group, and I said that woman is something else. As is what I remember when we were young. When you commit a crime like this, you and your parents will be asking you, who did this? Then maybe they'll be asking not you, your brother, and you'll be doing I like touch ndoshi. My father will now find out, hey, come here, you are the one that did it. So the woman was whining I like a criminal, and I was like, this woman knows something. She knows something. But Mazi ihe a ga-adịkwa egwu like onye ọrụ nwere ụgwọ ịrụrụ nke ọma ịrụrụ nke ọjọọ ị nwere ụgwọ. Somebody said that the worst thing ị ga-eme bụ igbu onye Igbo. And this struggle, people have died. I know many people that a friend of mine is missing till today, who happens to be our media, Enugu media, is still missing till today. And somebody where God, and the person don't know that tomorrow the family or whatever will face whatever they have committed. I was watching, and again I was watching Jimako. The way he's doing his eye like a criminal too. I was like, how will somebody on earth make this man he's a family lawyer or he's when you see I just pray that Chuko Kabiama Genyana, and I thank our DOS, our leader our DOS. I believe in DOS. I believe in even when the Berima was before he showed who he is. This man is a saboteur because those who hustle this man is a saboteur, and it happened the way I said it. But I make you say, I'm going to game. One of these days we will rejoice and he will be free. So that's just my.
Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, please make it brief to the point. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Almost here, baby. There were Mazi.
Jonathan, there were. Mazi also seen it.
Mazi, Gano Niru now, you please.
Well, observe the first today, our leaders. If you check what happened in the court and the audio, and also what happened the Mazi Benjamin with the sibling of Carlo, and also compare it with the show the newspaper, television, and they also chat group, you discover that the only two lawyers are innocent inside their place. The two lawyers that is innocent is that the one that is with our leader, that the Aloy trying to convince. He don't want to listen to him, and also that one that is sit down back trying to protect their leader, and the other ones are working with the Aloy. And why did I say such? If you check, there is a time when they went to and they released some of the IPOB people that is the zoo, they kidnap. Those are the two lawyers that our original lawyer that sent to go and represent IPOB, and they went and released all those IPOB. Sorry that I am at work because you are hearing some of the news for the talking. And what I'm trying to say is, what I observed there is they're trying to be protecting our leader against harm, because they know that the Aloy can allow his talk to attack our leader, even when the media, Nigerian media, are doing some interview, and some can even attack him there. That's why the two lawyers trying to protect our leader, but they at the same time not listening what the Aloy was saying, because if you check very well, Aloy give two times sign to Maswed. That's what I'm looking for his name. Maswed refused to listen what the Aloy was saying,
and until the media man talk about Simon Ekpa, and the judge stop the man instantly. And our leader says something. What is as he is trying to say? What is are they saying? They just keep silent. They did not remember him again to discuss that issue. And if you check very well, when the man were asking the question to Aloy in that show with TV, he said that our leader talked about only the things that he discussed there, and anything that he did not discuss, he don't have the right to discuss about it. Which is to say, if our leader did not discuss about issue about Ekperima, that is not going to discover about it. But somebody asked the question and he shot the person down. Why did he shut the person down? If he is trying to play a double agent, trying to say that our leader did not talk about Simon Ekpa in his own discussion, and that one is a discussion for another day. Then another thing I want to say there by what is going there and there about the Kalonta when the Benjamin confronted him. You see that there are a group of gangsters that he built for him to protecting him, and those people trying to shut Benjamin Madibugo down, and trying to see if they can intimidate him as a strong man, an IPOB man, and he just give them a gap to allow the peace to reign, and at the same time trying to push on the man face to face that you are not an IPOB and you don't have the right to discuss issue of the IPOB. Why? He trying to remind us that the Kalonta is not part of us. Both his own brothers in German is not part of us. They don't have the right to discuss issue of Biafra. All the home money that they collected from the people from the Biafra of the world, they're supposed to bring it back to us. Or else, when the time of Ikwishi is going, we are going to Buishi and Afono. And another thing I want to say, please, our leader, this is the time for you people give us the rules and regulations or the law to come to go and visit those people in Europe and also America and all this Western world, because we want to go to prison. All hail Biafra. Bye-bye for now.
This is where I'm going to switch up the phone, please. Don't call any longer, please. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, we have all our people have said. We have listened to all our sayings. Biafrans, including the leadership, is away, because sometimes we need to listen to our people also to speak out. But I want to tell Biafrans this, that Biafra remains our destination. It is not sentimental, please. As you've heard here, the mistake or the highest thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to open our eyes. And we can never be dead bodies again or zombies, never. So, we must protect this struggle with our blood. We must continue in this struggle. It doesn't matter what. These Kano siblings, Kano family, that they are trying to profit anyhow. You can see how immediately they gather around and made sure that they secure IPOB fund for themselves. That is the starting point. We must protect this struggle. For me, as IPOB has made official stand on appeal, Nigerian Appeal Court will stand. He is discharged and acquitted. The only thing that will even bring Nigeria to knee, because as somebody said, which is right, is institution that can confront a government, not individual. It's institution. It is our actions, I continue repeating this. It is our collective actions as a movement, as an institution, that will pave way for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Not all those shenanigans they are doing. Unless they want him to be compromised and now but we no go agree. Never. It cannot happen. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there because of the movement he formed, IPOB. It is the force. It is an institution, not a Kanu family. Never. If it's because of Kanu family, who are you? The force is the movement. These people should understand it. Our massive continuous agitation is what will be responsible for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's forceful release. You understand? Because we must force Nigeria in order to do something on our own terms. That is how things are done. So, let us shine our eyes more and more and understand that Biafra is our destination. Biafra is bigger than one person. It is our destination. That is why we queue in for the restoration of Biafra, because of the marginalization we are suffering in Nigeria. That is the only thing. So, let there be no sentiment. We must continue hammering, working towards our destination, so that Nigeria will be forced to do the right thing. They need forcing through our action. Are you hearing me? Through our actions. So any person that is telling you that he is confused or he don't understand this and that, maybe either he is voluntarily ignorant or mischievous. That is it. So Biafra remains our focus, our ideology, our religion, and we must be at alert in order to protect this restoration effort, because only one person cannot do it. You and I join together, we will achieve our goal. This is where I'm going to stop. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
I wanted to address the situation of insecurity in the southeast, which is Biafra, and the activities of so-called autopilots and their bugs.
Well, if I was insecurity in the southeast, only of the neighbor Abuma Chineke, they fully if they meno, but game may be mirrors about because we hear free farm up at the same thing, blackmailing. IPOB wouldn't the IPOB no chirosa. Wouldn't the Nandekano no chirosa. Because of who's I own the Chirivala Faga, but I will use IPOB me for actually. Because of that, they have to raise somebody from somewhere to blackmail the name of Nandekano, to blackmail the name of IPOB and the ESL, so that everybody grab who Nandekano each of us Biafra and the man as a game bow on your leave in the mat. If you put ESL as a game bow, or bullet to an ESL in the mat, IPOB la chocolate, of which Rome got so many places have I committed this crime. If I knew I be already, if Patali Halabenam, I would have been a mess. On the Negabi Kutre Hoku IPOB has a get Gaba. La Biafra Gabia, IPOB live Bundaban. Biafra Biafra, that means almost a gafo. You let Makanika Hamata or IPOB lembe this time. They have impersonators, sponsored by the politicians, Before this in a particular governor in the Southeast made a statement that they will create another IPOB inside IPOB. So why can you people get surprised? Our people when they want to go see how question we feel them. The criminals in me were their leader. Because that's what we file outside the APB. How were their leader? And everybody know their leader, the criminal in Finland. Everybody responsible APC government responsible. Everybody knows. His colleagues are involved in some political parties. Nigeria here. I don't want to be calling names.